My name is Maryan from Somali Girls Organization. I founded the organization together with other 5 members from my community. We specifically focus on and aim to have a just and free society and where girls can transform their dreams and potential dreams to reality. And therefore, we mainly focus on ending FGM, child marriage, and violence against girls and women. I founded the organization because of my experience. I went through the cut at a young age, and it was a horrible experience. And I realized how that was not fair to girls. And I wanted to mobilize and create a campaign around FGM and child marriage to ensure that girls and women can also stand up for themselves and say no to the cut. Because most of the time I realized that in our community the girls are cut at a young age. They don't have consent. They don't know the harm it can bring to them in future. And therefore mobilizing and creating awareness around the topic helps women and girls to understand their rights and stand for themselves. So far, we have programs in educating young mothers on FGM because we want to end FGM with this generation, so that the next generation will be free from FGM. And so far, we have impacted. We have 60 women on the ground from different villages, and they are our ambassadors in carrying out the campaigns against FGM. And also we go to schools and coach and mentor girls, young girls, so that they also understand the harm it does to them. Because you realize, yes, we know it's painful experience, but we believe in it. We believe in it, and they also believe in it. And the only way we can eradicate the harmful practice is informing them about the health effect it has, the social effect it has, and the psychosocial effect it might have on them. So therefore, this helps them to understand the situation so that they can fight also for their girls and they will not cut their girls. We also involve religious leaders, and we have around 20 religious leaders from 4 villages, 5 each village, and therefore they help us in amplifying the message and trying to delink FGM from religion. Because my community, they practice FGM because they believe FGM is a religious belief and that it's a religious requirement, while it's not. Therefore, the religious leaders help us in informing this to their congregations and delinking FGM from religion. We also work with boda riders recently through the support of United Nations Populations Fund, whereby we engage young men because in our community, boda riders are the most used, and therefore they can reach every corner even when we have impassable roads, which is a big challenge for us. So therefore, we have educated 20 boda riders and informed them the harm FGM does to the girls and child marriage, how the potential of a girl is taken away from them. Therefore, they are our ambassadors and they amplify the message through roadshows. Thank you. The biggest success for Somali Girls Organization was when we were able to convince religious leaders to support our initiative, to support the campaigns against FGM and child marriage. One, because religious leaders are very respected leaders in the community, and therefore, at the start, it was very hard it was a very hard entry point to get their support, because no religious leader wants to be seen to campaign against FGM or child marriage while they know that the community really is attached to the practice and its deep-rooted culture. Therefore, getting their support and having them talk in their mosques about FGM It was a very big success for us. FGM in our community is normally done in secrecy, and it's not like other communities where there's a season for FGM. So it's always been hard to know what's going on and when it's happening. And the pandemic resulted more cuts because girls were not going to school. And there was long holiday. And therefore, what we did was we amplified our awareness and created more road shows, because we realized most of the people are not even informed how harmful FGM can be. And we've done road shows, we've done religious leaders, we amplified our religious leaders meetings and trainings. One very impactful thing we did was reaching out to the indigenous community in Boni Forest, whereby they're mostly segregated from the other Somali communities, and therefore we've reached out to them and we've created a campaign whereby the chiefs are the ambassadors for reaching out to the community and giving our messages on end FGM, because the area is also known for insecurity and it's very hard to reach most of the time by non-locals. So therefore we use the local chiefs to alert us when there is an issue of cut, when they see any cut or rape or early marriage happening. Therefore, we can intervene. As an organization, in the next 5 years, we foresee we will scale up our programs to even hard-to-reach areas like Holugo, Sangailu. These are wards in the sub-county of Ijara. We were not able to reach now because of we do not have the resources to reach out to all the corners of Ijara sub-county. And therefore, we also foresee ourselves reaching out to other counties in northern Kenya and amplify our voices and increasing our campaigns and mobilizing more girls and having more success stories. Thank you. I think I deserve to be a Zuri alumni because we really are impacting the community. We are a grassroots organization, and Zuri platform helps young organizations more visible, be seen, and therefore this will be a very important step for us into scaling our programs, into increasing our visibility, and also having more attention from the international and national community and CSOs coming to Ijara sub-county. Because you realize mostly because of insecurity issues, there is less of international presence in the area. I also think we deserve Zuri Award because we have models that can work in the community that are very relevant to our cultural practices in our community. For example, using religious leaders, as well as using ambassadors, youth ambassadors and boda riders. These are very sustainable strategies, and that will be a stepping stone in ending FGM and child marriage in my community. In this IWD of 2021, we are going to celebrate women-led movements and organizations, and we are partnering with Pastoralist Girls Organization in a girl-led movement, whereby girls and women who are leaders of different CSOs come together to form a movement that will help us mobilize more girls and women into the campaign. In our organization, we work towards achieving gender equality and prosperity of women and girls. And therefore, we have different programs that target women and young girls to achieve the SDG 5.